to London, the hotels are not only filling up, but they're filling their boots, as they say, in terms of the bank accounts. The travel company HotelPlanner expects room will hit their highest nightly rate. Occupancy 95%, that's 20% more than normal, and rates will be even higher ahead of the funeral. With me is Hentschel, the co-founder and CEO of HotelPlanner. How bad is it? I mean, I'm hearing £1,000, £2,000, £3,000 or dollars, we'll work in dollars, a night for a room.
Well, the better question is, how great is it for the English people that 2 million travelers have decided to come here to pay their respects to the Queen? And with that many travelers coming to the city all at one time, it causes compression. So 300 world state dignitaries and heads of state have come. They have entourages. They've taken up the 5-star and the 4 stars, and they've taken whole floors. And then from there, it gets compressed so that your 3 stars and your 2 stars start to fill up.
But how did these hotels have the rooms? Because we're just coming out of the summer, and most of them were running very good occupancies.
Right, correct.
So what have they done? Have they turfed the others out? Have they cancelled reservations so they can get better bargains?
So there has been some cases of that. If you had a one-night stay, some hotels have canceled you in order to make room when they're selling whole floors, and they've got 7-night, 10-night stays. And but they'll compensate. They'll compensate that person that they cancel the reservation for. So they typically try to book them in another hotel. If they can't find anything similar in the immediate area, they'll book you further out of the city, but they'll give you extra payment for that.
Look, this is Crestmeans business. We celebrate the capitalist way, the market economy. I guess we can't complain when prices go up because of supply and demand.
No, absolutely not. And the thing is, this will be residual. I mean, England and London will see more tourists and travelers because of this. So this is historic. This is unprecedented. We started measuring the spike in IP address searches from North America to London on Friday. It was up by 20%. Then over the weekend, it became up by 40%. We forecasted that rates would double in the next few days. They've actually tripled and quadrupled in some rate categories at some of them.
I paid really £500 for a night. Well, I didn't pay. CNN paid £500 a night in Edinburgh for a fairly ordinary hotel. You're not surprised?
No, Edinburgh is a very popular city.
No, I mean, this was during this crisis, when the Queen was lying in state.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's the, if you can give me a rough idea of the ADR, the average daily rate in London at the moment?
So in a 5-star, average daily rate in London would be £250, but over these high demand times is spiking to £1,000, £1,500. Now we're seeing rates over £2,000 a night in 5 stars, and that's just for a simple room. If you want a suite, you're going to pay over £5,000, £6,000 a night.
And I guess that there is an underlying minimum number of people who will pay it regardless, because they are either official delegations or they are, there are people who will not bulk at the bill.
Or CNN.
A very good point, actually. But I think we've got these rooms a lot earlier than anybody else. But that's absolutely right. Longer term, are we looking at a resurgence? If we take now just not London but elsewhere, are we looking at a return? Is the hotel business coming back? Is business travel coming back?
Oh, absolutely. This has been a bumper year. Our industry had a high in 2019, and now 2022 has surpassed that. Coming out of COVID, hoteliers knew that demand was going to be very strong, so they held rate.
That was the big issue, wasn't it? Whether you were going to discount or were you going to hold the rate?
They held the rate, and even though they were sometimes only seeing 50-60% occupancy, they held the rate. And then as the occupancy grew, and like normally 75% occupancy in London, now we're spiking to 95%. And it's huge. It's
very difficult to put the rate back if you've let it go down. Thank you, sir. Very grateful for you coming to talking to us about it.
Thank you.
£1,000, £1,000 a night. Well, there's always somebody. Thank you. We'll have a profitable moment after the break.